College students in Texas are calling on their university to remove a statue that they say is a symbol of racism. This is part of a larger push nationwide, really, to remove Confederate monuments from public places. Here's NBC News correspondent Niala Charles.
Get segregationists off our campus!
Students at the University of Texas at Arlington are demanding the statue come down.
Hereford's legacy is undeniable.
A life-size slab of the school's former president, E.H. Hereford, who proposed a Confederate rebel mascot in 1951, which led to a complete Old South theme.
You had the Confederate battle flag on the uniforms of the sports teams. The Confederate battle flag became the school banner.
Back then, the all-white student body embraced it, but now over half the student body is black, brown, or Asian. They say the statue is a symbol of racism and want Hereford's statue removed and his name taken down.
It was insulting and infuriating that the administration would have somebody like this on campus.
But the president of UTA tells NBC News that in 2018, a university task force examined Hereford's past, and the task force didn't find evidence that Hereford was directly responsible for the allegations against him, and therefore did not recommend any change to the building's name. In 2020, over 160 Confederate symbols were removed from public spaces, the result of mass calls to action after George Floyd was murdered by cops.
These names reinforce a hierarchy of human value. They tell a story about who we honor and who we respect in the American story. And it is a story that has excluded certain voices and marginalized others by consigning them to the lower shelves of history.
This honoring of the Confederacy definitely was tied to reaction against civil rights. It was never appropriate, but it certainly is not now.
UTA students did convince the school to take down the name of a former dean who presided over a segregated campus and supported eugenics. But student activists say the school still had deep-rooted Confederate traditions under President Hereford's tenure and throughout the Civil Rights era, showing us dozens of old articles and yearbooks.
He allowed a student organization to register under the acronym of Campus Cadet Club, all Ks. They were nicknamed the Davis Hall Klansmen. That he allowed and created the rebel theme on campus. He maintained the segregationist system on campus, despite both Sweat v. Painter and Brown v. Board.
Students are demanding more controversial names be taken down. But if the administration fails to act, they say they will continue to fight.
We need to force them to take that stand.
Niala Charles, NBC News.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.